Hey guys, it's Mark with Hawkeye Ordnance. Welcome to the sort of nerve center. This is where we do all the media for Hawkeye Ordnance, Hawkeye Ignite, and our marketing company, Hawkeye Syndicate. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about everyday carry again because I just realized my permit is about to expire for carry, which means I've been carrying pistols for 5 years. And a lot's changed, but I've been very static with a similar system for the last, I don't know, almost full year. So that would be my trusty shield, which you've seen before. And then some holsters. Basically, these are both from Weber Tactical, great company, and a client of the Syndicate. And so these are the holsters I'm pretty much always using. And I'll generally configure it with either the full magazine, 8+1 or 7+1, just for concealability. And this particular system seems to work really well for me for just about every event in some way or another. Always got the knife, and you've probably seen this through Arnzen, but this is that little Titan Plus from Surefire, which is kind of my system. So mainly what I wanted to talk about today is my biggest discovery in all these years was about the belts. Because really, honestly, that one piece of gear you're not going to spend enough money on. You're willing to spend $500 on a gun, but you're using some ratty old belt. And that has been the biggest change for me. It doesn't really matter so much about all this stuff if your belt sucks. So a company called Core Essentials contacted me 3 or 4 months ago now and asked me if I would take a look at their belts. So in full disclosure, they sent me 2 belts to try out on their dime. So thank you very much for doing that. And I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll give it a shot. So basically what they're offering is it's a leather belt, and I'll fly in some close-ups here, that has reinforced with a poly core, so it's very stiff. But what makes their thing unique is this ratcheting system they have on the inside. So you can really fine-tune the belt for kind of inside the waistband, maybe outside the waistband. You want a lighter feel, you want a heavier feel. It's a fantastic setup. So they sent me this brown one. They've got a whole bunch of different belt buckles that are different styles. I'm wearing the black one, which I wear most of the time. And it's wonderful because when you're doing inside the waistband, if you're switching a lot, like I do, because I'm wearing a sport coat, or I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt, or I'm wearing a light hoodie or something like that, oftentimes I'll change things up. So in the morning I decide what I need for the day. I'll wear a Penix carry, and then I can tighten the belt up, get it exactly how I like it. You have a full lunge, you let it out a little bit. Super, super comfortable. Obviously conceals the gun well. That's just sort of par for the course. If I use the outside the waistband, it's rigid enough that with a holster like this, the gun stays very tight to my body, and I can wear over the waistband with a sport coat or frankly a t-shirt if I really want to. Conceals the gun well, and is pretty damn comfortable. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about the belts here. So this is the one I wear most, and basically the way these guys work is you've got this interior piece here that grips into the belt buckle, and there's this little release here. So when you put it in, they ratchet, locks tight, and then you can adjust up and down or tighter or looser depending on what your kind of preferences are. So they're very well made. Both of these belts have had, I don't know, 30 or 40 wears on them, and I would say they look like they're pretty much still brand new. So I feel really good about the longevity of these belts. They should last a long time and serve you really, really well. I have one minor complaint. So you see how the inside of these buckles, they're pretty much hollow. I mean, it has to be that way to allow the belt to pass through it. Because of that, if you're not wearing an undershirt, occasionally some of this will sort of dig in just a little bit into your skin. It's not a huge deal, and in my mind, it's a really worthy trade-off for the sort of ease of use of the system. When you get the belt, they come in I think it's 50 some long. You have to read on the website, but and then you just make the cut based on the belt length you needed. I normally wear kind of in here in this 33 range. I left an extra inch on there because occasionally you'll want to wear a full-size double-stack pistol, and having that extra inch to loosen the belt is really nice to have. Quite literally last night, this is what I was wearing at a speaking engagement, and I was incredibly comfortable. I had the Core Essential belt, my Weber Tactical holster, and my shield. I was on stage in front of 120 or so people, and no one was any the wiser. I was carrying. I could just as easily have been doing an inside the waistband holster, would just release the belt a little bit, plug it in, tighten it up. Could have pulled that off as well. I just don't find having the gun in front when I'm in front of a bunch of people to be conducive to my comfort. So check out Core Essentials. The belts are $60 or $30 a piece for the buckles and the actual piece of leather. And check out Weber Tactical. They've got some very cool stuff. This is probably one of my favorite everyday setups you're looking at right here with their Defender in the waistband holster. Guys, we just want to thank you for supporting us so much over the last couple of years. It's been an honor to get to do this for you. And we're really, really grateful. So thank you so much, and God bless.